Well, I did quite a few videos at the time, and I talked about this a lot, how Boris Johnson, as Prime Minister with the Conservative government, held at one time very big poll leads over Keir Starmer, despite the Labour Party, of course, being in opposition. And some of these polls were pretty devastating. I'll bring up some of them now so you can see, fairly recently, just how big the leads for the Conservatives, for Boris, were over Starmer. But of course, that's all changed now. And the Conservatives have got rid of Boris Johnson. Of course, Truss then ousted. And you now see this pretty devastating statistic from Redfield and Wilton, that Labour not only leading there with a massive lead, 22 points, but a full year now with the pollster since the Conservatives last led. So Labour leading now for a whole year. No Sunak bounce whatsoever. And actually in the head-to-head best PM question of Starmer versus Sunak, you see here, Starmer with a 4-point lead over Sunak. And you have to ask the question, don't you? What is the Conservative government strategy for actually winning back support, particularly Brexiteer support? I mean, I covered recently how a lot of Brexiteers are now switching to Reform UK. Fewer than half of Leave voters currently intending to vote Conservative. And of course, it was over 70% of Leavers at the last election that voted for the Conservatives and gave them that big pro-Brexit majority. And the fact, of course, that you had Nigel Farage stand down Brexit Party candidates against sitting Conservative MPs, Reform UK, this time pledging to stand in virtually every constituency. So I think that poll, that statistic of a year now of Labour leads is pretty devastating. And if the Conservatives are going to turn it around, they can't go on, surely, being the party of high tax and weak borders. Let me know if that polling surprises you or not, guys. Who are you currently intending to vote for? Can the Conservatives win back your support? Do they already have it? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.